Hello, I'm back.
Hello and welcome to this video. Sorry I was away for a long time, but here I'm back. I'll give you my whole tutorial how to create your website in 2024 with WordPress and Elementor Pro. So please, if you have any questions, leave me a comment below and I'll hope you enjoy and learn a lot with that. Let me know.
Hey, before to start this tutorial, I would like to introduce you with Elementor Pro, which is a great plugin for WordPress that allows you to create professional and responsive websites with knowing no code. You have features like drag and drop editor, many widgets and templates that allow you to create this site very simple. So also, if you want to create your online store, it integrates with WooCommerce perfectly. So I'll let you with this tutorial. Alright, welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'm going to explain how you can create your website using WordPress and Elementor Pro. So, if you want to create your site, first thing that you need to have is a hosting and a domain. So for that, you need to have your provider. In that case, I'd use a SiteGround, but you can just go to Google and find any provider. I suggest SiteGround because they have a really good support. They have a good speed on the website and security as well. So if you have any problems, they can just give you a solution pretty good. So for that, a WordPress hosting, if you go to see your plans in here, is one of the solutions that I suggest. So as you can see, the pricing is for a startup plan is $499. It's only for one website, but you can go for Grow Big, which is also have you unlimited websites. So you can create multiple websites only for $7.49. If you're gonna go more professional, you probably go for Go Geek. But if you're in this video, probably you will be going through one for the startup or Grow Big. Saying that, in all of these three plans, you will have your free domain. So let's go and pick one as a get plan. And as you can see here, the free domain is there. You just need to introduce your domain name, right, which is your name, and then see if it's available and then continue. Once you continue and then you proceed with the purchase, right, it will create an account. So I'm just gonna show you here. Once you create an account and you have your hosting and your domain, you will have this account access. So pretty much it will be looking the same. So you need to go through this label. It's called websites. So here on websites, we're going to create a new site, new website. The first thing that we need to do is just select where your data center will be hosted or located. In that case, I select Australia because I'm here, but you can select different locations. For instance, if you're in Europe or I don't know, Singapore or Paris, you can select it. I'm just gonna keep with Sydney and then confirm. So going to the next step, it will be selecting the domain. If you want to create a new domain, you just go here, type the domain. If it's available, so you just go there and buy one, or if you have an existing, so you can pick one. For the good thing of SiteGround is also they have these options called temporary domain, so you can create your website with a temporary domain, and it's also for free. So if you want to test, that is a good option. So you continue, and then we go into the next step, which is selecting what we want to do, new website or migrate. But in that case, we're going to create a new site, and the application that we're going to use is WordPress. So click WordPress, and here is you need to define the credentials. So the admin access is basically just put an email, right, and create the password. So you generate, and that's it. So you continue, and as you can see here is another extra step, which is saying like if you want to add a site scanner for your site, which is more security and malware. It is another option which you can add it, and it's just the 3 days free, and it costs $35. At the moment, as it's a test or tutorial that I'm doing, I'm just gonna not add it. And if you want, I suggest you to do it. Cool. So you finished that. As you can see, it's so simple. Please, if you have any questions, let me know on the comments below so I will be able to help you, right? All these links to SiteGround are also put in the description below, so you can have access that to SiteGround. I think there's few promotions so that you can get them, and it also helped me. So we're gonna get for 2 minutes, and then I'll get back as soon as the site is ready to start. Okay, we're ready. So the site is already set up, as you can see here on the screen. And now the next step, it will be to go to your site. So you can go here, access to your backend or the admin access, and then go to your site tools. So I want you to show you here something that is called SSL. So we go into the site tools. I suggest to do that because the SSL certificate is something necessary for your website, right? So here on the account, you go through a section is called security, and then what we're going to do is go to SSL manager and then select your domain, obviously, and then go to select let's script. So this is something for free, but it's something you need. The SSL certificate encrypts all the traffic that goes through your website. That is a must that you need to have for your website. And as soon as it's generated, we're going here through HTTPS enforce, and then you will be able to click or check, right, in order to enable that process. In the same time, here you can find things like the email account that you can just go and create your email account. Obviously, this is a domain, temporary domain, which is you can create now, but as soon as you have your domain, you can create your accounts and set up all the emails. If you need also here to set up the DNS, that it will be on in this section, domains. On WordPress section, we have the staging site. If you want to create a staging site to do your depth development, or to do all the tests, it will be in here once you create. And pretty much that's it. So that it will be. Also, one thing is the backup. So daily backups for your website SiteGround provides, which is good. If something is not working or something happens to your site, you can just go here to the backup and go back to your latest one. So let's see if this is ready. So it's not ready yet. One more thing that I can probably show you is on sites. You can see the file manager. It will be all the information, files, folders, and related to your website. So that's it. As you can see, the SSL certificate it's ready. So we just going here to enforce HTTPS. We just need to select that and success, done. Okay, so this is ready. What we need to do now is just go here to install. And as you can see, this domain is ready to go. We're just gonna go here to actions and then log into your backend. Cool. So first thing, well, the SiteGround, it has this WordPress starter where it's like about if you want to select and add features like themes, plugins, you can do that. Look, I recommend probably start from the scratch with no extra plugins and things like that, because probably you add in plugins that you don't need, or they are, it's better to just start from the scratch and that's it. But look, if you're gonna go through, you can pick one of those themes, but then it will be adding, as I said, extra things. I probably don't know, but it's heaps of them. You can just go and or maybe you can see a few of them like freelance designer. Um, it is pretty good because you can use them. But if we're gonna use WordPress with Elementor Pro, which is a great builder plugin that I'm gonna show you in a bit, right? You probably don't need that. So I'm just gonna close this and exit the wizard. If you want to go back, you can go back because as you can see here in the dashboard, it will appear again, so you can start. But now this is the dashboard, this is the backend for your WordPress site. Cool. Saying that, here on the left, always pretty much is the same. You will see the dashboard. The post is related to the blog. So if we go in here in post, you can add all the posts in relation to, well, the blog that you want to have. Here it will be the title. You put the content in there. Here is all related to the post. I'm not gonna go through all of that because here you can select the categories and tags, featured image, but pretty much is an overview. But the same here, categories, right? So you can go there and add your categories. So most things like the media page, media is where it's gonna be hosted your image, videos, audios. It will be in here. So going more is page. So here's all the web page that you're going to create for your site. I don't know, about us, contact us. It will be here, similar as you have, same structure that you can see. You select the title, or the name of the page, and here you have the page settings, or you go here and see all the settings, the visibility, publish, templates, etc, right? And we're gonna go back and keep going. Comments is related to your post, so if you in your blog you have a comment section, it will be here. You can improve them, you can send them to the trash, or first review them and approve after, and things like that. Appearance, this is important. Here is where you have the themes. Remember before that we had the themes. So in here is what I'm going to tell you that you will probably need to go through as we're going to use Elementor Pro. So select here is called search Hello Elementor Pro, and I'm just going to recommend you to use this theme as is the best one. It works with Elementor Pro. So I'm just going to install this for now and see how it works. So installing, it will take like a few seconds. If it's not ready yet, we just wait for a bit. If you have questions, please let me know on on the comments below, so I will be able to help you, or you can email me or go through my website, and I'll be happy to help you. So, and that's it. So after that, I'll show you how to set this up, like customize this theme, right? But I'm gonna keep going with the plugins. So here is the plugin section. As you can see now, you can see that it's install Elementor, because as I said, this theme is pretty good with working with Elementor, so it will suggest you to add Elementor Pro. But here in this plugin section is where you can go and add all plugins um, to add to your WordPress site. So here, if you want something in relation to SEO, you will see that it have all this library where you can go and add or install your plugins for WordPress. In the once it's installed, you go to install plugins and it will be showing here. All right, so we're just gonna keep going with users. Users, if you have members or you create a membership or login section for your website, it will be there under the users, and you can manage them. Or if you want to add a new user, it will be here, so you can create a different role for them to access to your website. Tools, so here is more about importing and exporting, so we're gonna leave that for later. Settings, and then here is relation to your general setting for the website. Probably we can change that and call my website tagline. So here is, if you want to add a tagline, that is the URL in relation to your website. So this is by default, it's okay. Here the admin email, it will be there, and all of that new users by subscribers. This is the site language. If you want to change the site language of your website, it will be here, so you can select which one you want, and the date format and the time format as well. So work start, and if it's all good, you save. Always remember to save any change, and that's it. Writing, reading is more by default, it's okay, so we don't need to do anything. But if you want to change, you just go and see what the options you have. Default post categories is fine, you can change that. Reading here, if it's for one more important thing, obviously make sure that search engine visibility is always unchecked, otherwise it wouldn't be index your site to Google, right? So we want to create a website to be on online presence, so have visibility online. That is an important thing to don't check, otherwise your site it wouldn't be indexed. Going with that, discussion media, this is kind of relation to your media. We don't gonna do that. Permalinks, that is also for URL structure. I normally suggest to go here, custom structure, and then use first category and then pause. It will help you for the SEO because then the structure it will be better. So you have categories and then you have post name. Imagine that if it's I don't know, a book, so what is the category of this book and then the name of the book, so you have more structure for your site. So I'm just going to save that, and this too is for the speed, cache and security options, so we are not going to do that. That's it. So that it will be an overview for you for WordPress. That is the start here, and from here I'm just going to explain you how you can start building your website using Elementor Pro. So what we're going to do first is going to plugins and add new plugin. As we want to do is Elementor Pro or Elementor, and then the Elementor is for me one of the best plugins in order to build your website. Drag and drop, easy to do. You don't have to do anything with coding, and it's pretty easy to go. So it's just active. And as soon as it's active, we are wait for seconds, and then it will be ready to already active. Sorry, so we'll just go in here, install plugins, and as you can see, it will take you to the installation or to this quick link to create an account. If you have an account, you just need to go and connect the account. If not, you create an account, and you will have Elementor Pro. I'm just gonna go here and upgrade because I want to show you the full version, which is Elementor Pro. Why? The things is this pricing. So as you can see, the essential is 59 USD dollars for one website. If you want to have more, probably you need to go for this one. It's at advanced, up to 3 sites. And if you are an expert or an agency, which is, I don't think it will be the case of you because that is more than 25 and 1,000 sites. But here is the pricing, and here's where you go. As soon as you buy this plugin, I'll put that in the description below as well. So you go log in, and then you will have access to download the pro version, which is a plugin. What you need to do once it's there, I'm just gonna skip that for now because already it's just to create the account and add the logo. So we can just add here the logo, but I will show you how to do it. I'm just gonna skip all of that and good to go. So let's go. And then this is how Elementor Pro it looks like, right? It's always pretty much the same. What I mean is the same. It's this view. As you can see here on the left, we have this menu panel where you can see that it displays all these widgets. So all of that is the widgets. As you can see here is the pro version, so which I'm gonna add it in a bit. But here is where you can, as you can see, for instance, it's very easy to use, add all these widgets, and then I'm just going to explain how all these sections works in order to use Elementor Pro. I also have an Elementor Pro course that you can go through and learn how that Elementor Pro works in details. So any feature that Elementor Pro has, you can learn from there. So going back, I'm just gonna remove that. I want to explain you first upgrade this pro version, which is I'm gonna do now. But this is the view that I'm saying, right? Here is the settings of Elementor that you can just go site settings, and what I normally start with to edit all these designings and themes. So let's gonna go and have a quick look. So you can have the global colors where you go and set your colors for your website. So as a default is all of that, but you can just go, and if you have your designer or your guidelines, so you can just go here and add the colors. So it's just basically add plus color, and then select where normally it's just they give you these numbers, so you can just go here and pick the number and it will display. So you just put the name, I don't know, blue marine, something like that, right? And then it will be that. So add another one, so on, so on. That's for colors. Just save if we're gonna save that, remember always to save, because if you don't save that, it will be gone. So we're going to the global fonts again. So we want to use different fonts, as Elementor Pro has this family which is related to Google fonts. It will be all these Google fonts here that you can select. That's for free, which is good from Elementor Pro, that you have all the fonts, right? I don't know. One of that I like is called Montserrat. One of my favorite ones, which is pretty much the standard one. So you can go here and remember to update. Going back, you got the typography so you can select all the h1, h2, h3. What is h1? Is the header 1, 2, 3. So that's more for SEO, but every website it has h1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's the headers that we have. The body, that's the text body that we're going to use. So you can select here the color or the typography, right? And also the link. I'm not going to do that for now because this is a standard, so how to do a website, so I don't want to take so long in that video. But again, buttons, if you want to create a buttons and edit all these, customize all the colors, typography, text, background in that color, so you can see how these buttons works. Image, forms, header, the header. So I'm just going to go for the structure, how to create the structure of the website. So I will say header, footer, and then going through the page. Site site identity, which is here is the name. If you have any site description, so you can put my first website, right? Here website, and that will be, and that's the site logo. So I'm just gonna do that for now, but you can just go here, right? And I have I have a logo, which is already my logo. So you can just go here and then put the logo and select, right? And then you have this favicon. Is this a small icon here? The favicon is called. So you can add your favicon, right? If you know, you can use that and then use the same, but then it wouldn't be the same. So I have my one. I just put it here quickly and put you favicon. There you go. Opa. Sorry, favicon is here. There, right? So you have your favicon. So now if I update, you will see that this page, it will display here my favicon. And that, save, going back, that's it. The background, the layout, that's the size of your site that you want to do. And page transition, custom, all of that, leave it because it's fine by default. So I'm just gonna close this. I'm just gonna go back here. That's the theme builder. That's important thing because here is related to what I said, the headers, footer, this, well, as you can see here, so it's the part of Elementor Pro. And here, header, footer, single page, single post, archive, search result page, products, and so what we're going to do is you can create a template, and that template will be along your website according to what the conditions you put, right? So you can just go here. As you can see now, it gives you the, well, you need to do an upgrade to the pro version because with the normal one, it doesn't work. So you need to upgrade. That's just what I'm going to do now, right? I'm just going to close this. Keep going with that. I'll do that in a bit, right? Notes. So you can put notes. This is a pro version, which is good. Imagine that you have a team and then you put some notes to different part of your team. So you can just work on that and multiple people can work, which is good. And now view page and user preference. Let me see this. I skip that. Use that's fine. How you want to display the, if you want dark, if you want light, well, that's more how I want to display. Panel, that's good, all good. Okay, going back, I'm just gonna save this publish for now, so it will be safe, and then I'm gonna exit and going back to your WordPress dashboard. Okay, I just leave this page and it will take you back to the dashboard page. So what I want to do now is going back to plugins, and then I'm going to upgrade to Elementor Pro. So if you go here, as I said before, you log in. As soon as you log in, you will be able to download the Pro version. I already have my one, so I'm just gonna go here, choose my file, go here, type for Elementor Pro, and then I can just get my Elementor Pro. So you go here and then install. It's simple as that. Okay, so once is ready, so plugin install is successfully, we activate this plugin, Elementor Pro, and the only thing that we need to do, as we already have, is connect to and activate it. So let's gonna do that. Done. My site is already active, as you can see here, right? So going back to where I was saying about to start edit or set up Elementor Pro, the first thing that I normally do, as I said, is just all these fonts and colors that it will be. But another thing, important thing, is the sections part of your website. So what we can do is just go here and add a new template if you want to add a new template, and here you will see all the sections, right? So you can go for to start for the header. Let's going to put here a header, right? And then create the template of the header. So as you can see, as I already have here the Pro version, you can see different headers options that is in a library that you can add them, right? You got the logo, is a structure is pretty good. You have more of them, so let's gonna pick I don't know, for instance, that one, and then it's simple as logo and insert. So insert that and apply. And as you can see, fix my logo because I already set up the logo in the site settings. I said that is my logo. And here is the menu. So I'm just gonna do one step back, and I saw you because I said to you the Hello Elementor, the theme, right? I want to show you how you set up this small thing, which is important as well, right? I don't want to forget that because this is something that I want to show you. So for that, I'm just gonna pick my website. It's gonna go here, but this is how it looks like right now, but in a bit it will change appearance, and I'm gonna customize my theme. So here, homepage at the moment is how you displays that. It displays just for the your latest post, like a single post, single page. But we want to create a static page, which is we're gonna select the home page. In here, add new page, I'm just gonna call it home. This is important because otherwise you can't create this structure. So remember to create the static page. Post, I'm just gonna go here and add a new post, so blog. All the posts, it will be in the blog page, right? So let's gonna do that, and remember to publish. So it's kind of save. You save that, we're going back, and then what we're going to do now is also create the menu. We're going here, create a new menu, and I'm gonna call it menu. Next, and add new items. So here on the new items, you can see that you now can add this page. So we have in home, we're gonna put also the blog, and I'm gonna create two more. Let's say services, one, and another one is called contact us. So we create this extra page that we can edit later, right? So home, blog, services. Let's gonna put services here. We can create about us section if you want, about or about us page that we can have us here as well. Okay, home, about us, services, blog, and contact us. That it will be the standard website that normally pretty much 90% of the websites has, right? So let's gonna put that as a publish, and that's it. Cool. Something that we need to do here, as you can see, is pretty standard, pretty simple. It's light, so that's why it's good for Elementor Pro, because we're gonna work on not on the theme, we work on Elementor Pro. So saying that, we just can close that, and then going back to where it was, which was here, Elementor, right? Cool. So we are updating that, as you can see here. I just need to update. I'm just gonna publish. Um, Publish is just to, don't forget to do that. It's just to see where do you want to display this header. So as you can see, you have here the options, include or exclude, and here where you want to include the header. So we want to include the header in the entire site. So just that's it, save. I'm just gonna save that just to keep that ready, and I'm gonna update. And as soon as I update, you will see that now it displays the menu because I create the menu on the theme. Yes, so that's it. We have this here. I'm just gonna go and a little bit tidy this up. As you can see, you go here layout, and I'm just gonna put full width. Yes, all of that is ready, and probably you can, as you can see, this is good because this is you can just as you want with your mouse, right? And then that's the section. So you have the flex or grid. That's the container. That's the width. If you want full width, if you want a box, in that case, it's gonna pick up full width. It will take the full width of the section. And what I want is actually, don't forget to do that. This is actually a cool feature. The link. So when someone clicks to your logo, if you put here site link, it will be going through your site link, right? That is because it's called site logo, but it's another one. It's called, if you go here, always if you want to go back to the widgets, is in that square button thing there. So you go here and then put image, and then you can drag this picture here. I'm just gonna go back, select my logo, put it here. As you can see, it's different. And now if you want to adjust, always is in style, and then you can align the logo or your picture left, right, or left. So let's gonna put it this way, and then make it bigger. As you can see here, right? That's the width. Cool. So I'm just gonna put this probably maybe that way. I don't want to make it that big, so maybe we can just go here, remove that one, and then also put the content. Remember to put the resolution, full resolution, and then the link. I'm just going to put the custom URL. That is kind of a tag or dynamic tags is called, that you can select where is this link going. You can put your link as, you know, you go here and then copy and then paste. It will be going through your URL, or you can just go here, use the dynamic tags, and then go through site URL, and it will go through your domain name or to your site URL. Exactly. Update. I'm just gonna remove that. It's just a normal view. Update, and that's it. Cool. As you can see now, what we can do, that's the header. So if we want to add something extra, like say, oh, the contact us, the URL, internal URL, that it will be going through the contact us. Here they're using the dynamic tag, as I said before, but if we want to just go through the contact us page, we just put contact us, and that's it. Cool. You see? But we can put something different. You can put here call us now, and then make a phone number to put tell, and then the number that you have, whatever it is, 4111 222, right? And then when they click here, that button, it will make a phone call, right? I'm just gonna do a test for you. Always, if you want to see how that displays, is just going here to this preview side and then going through preview. So now as you click, you see open your FaceTime. Obviously, because I'm on the desktop, it wouldn't be an open FaceTime, but I don't want to do that. But if you use your phone, it will be going through that. Cool. As you can see right now, I already have my header here. Now I want to do my footer. So it will be header and footer, and then start creating the content for each page. Let's say home page, about us, services, etc. So how we're gonna do that? We're going back to the dashboard. We're going to templates, theme builder, and then we are going to create the footer. So here the footer, add new, and then you can pick any of those, or you can just leave it blank and do it yourself. As I don't want to take longer to do that, I'm just going to pick one of these blocks that is already created and insert, which is, this is blue, so I'm just going to pick the same one, I think it's the same, and use it as my footer. Cool. So see here already pops up all this footer, which is all information that you can move around if you want to change in here. So you have all the service, get in touch, and then a little bit of you the logo, a little bit of description of your business, and then these widgets. All of this you can find them here. So for instance, if you want to put all these icons, you just go here and say social media icons, and most of them is here. So as you can see, it's here. You just need to drag and drop, and it's there. The thing is, it's different. It's different style. I'm just gonna give you a quick tip that you can see on my Elementor Pro course. That if you right click and then you copy and then you do right clicking here, you can paste the style, which is pretty cool. As you can see right now, it's the same. So I'm just gonna keep that one because I like it. Not Twitter anymore. It's X, but it's fine. Um, Right, so that it will be my footer. So if you want to customize, for instance, this color, you go through this section. Remember that thing here is always the same. What I mean, the thing is the menu, layout, the style, advanced. It's gonna go through the color, and if you want to change the color and put different ones, so you can pick here. If you don't have set up the colors previously, it will be here, so you can put the colors. Or it's something nice in here that it has this color sampler, and this thing that you can pick the colors around that. So you can also, as you can see, this is a cool feature that you can put your color, and then keep that in mind. Just go here and then create a new color, and you can call that I don't know what color is that, so purple or whatever the color is, purple, and then that's it. So you got it there. And now once you go back to this icon, you will see all the global colors, and then your color is there. Okay, so this is cool because you don't have to do every time to put and search the color, what color it is, and etc. So you got it there, right? um I'm just gonna go back for now because I think the blue, just to keep the same blue as it was also cool. But well, I guess I'll leave it. If you wanna go back, look, you can do Control Z, or is here the good thing of Elementor, it has a history that you can go back and see all the edits that you did or all the actions. So you can go back to all these actions and then find the one that you did before, right? So let's say, for instance, here, boom. I don't want to go all the way back, but that's okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna save that. Remember, publish, and then now what you need to do is just go here, and then that is where it's going to display my footer. So I want to display my footer on the entire site. Save, and that's it. So having all of that, what I'm going to do now is I'm just gonna go back to. You can go back here, exit, and it will go through your dashboard. But what I want to see is, okay, this is the header and this is the footer. So we already have the structure, header, footer, and now what we want to do is edit the page. So to edit the page, you can just go here, edit page, and we are not going to use WordPress. We're going to use Elementor Pro. So what we need to do is just go here at the button at the top, and then click this button. It's called Edit with Elementor. Right, so here we're gonna edit this page. So for that, keep that in mind. It will be always the same. For every page, you will do the same. You go to About Us, you go to the header, you go edit with, or edit page, and edit with Elementor. What we want to do now is edit this page. So you can, here, that's a cool also, well, we already said that. We have this library, so you can add all of these blocks if you want, or you can go to page and add, for instance, yeah, we can do that, or we can customize ourselves. You can use this home page, right? and then have like an idea of what we can do. This is good because it's already here, was this that is called the hero. That's the about us section, our services, why choose us, and then it's not bad, and then it keeps the same structure. We can add it ourselves. In fact, I'm just gonna insert that, and as you can see here, I put that as a home page. So this is how our website, our home page, it will display. We don't want to use this because we already have a header. What it say home, you will see, oh, how can I remove that? You go here and settings, and then the page layout is because text as a default. So we want to use Elementor just as a full width, right? And then if we update, it will display just Elementor, right? This is what we want. And that's it. And this is the template that, is pretty much what we're looking at, like a home page. That here we have the footer. This is something that we can remove because we already have a footer, so we don't need this footer. And then, sorry, we put that together. Yeah, remove that and remove that. We already have the footer here. We update that, and this is how can display. Say it's simple, but look, I already have your website. So what we need to do now is playing around and make the site as we want. And the good thing of that is because it's fully customized. What I mean fully customized, if you want to put this header here, you can put the header here, right? Or you can put anything that you want, you can that. It's simple as get this widget, and now here said, welcome to my website, right? And here you can put your tagline or wherever you do, and this is H1. Here is a tip for the SEO. So also I will do an SEO course so we can improve your visibility for your website. The header, it will be the main title of your website. So for instance, if I do web developer here, I will put web developer, right? A web developer in Sydney, or web developer, or yeah, in Australia. I'm gonna do that. If you do something else like a chef or like courses, or I don't know, you different company, you put the where's your targeting here. About us, that's the content that you can put there. Look, don't let me finish that. Here's the picture. So I'm just gonna add a picture here. For instance, I already have some assets that I'm going to use. So for instance, I'm gonna use that one here. It's simple as if you have your library or something, that you drag this into this section and select, and that's it. Cool, it's done. Full. This is a little bit blurry, so if you want to adjust that, always, sorry if I'm going too fast, but it will be here, content, that's the content, and that's the style. So you go to the style section, and then here is where you can edit. See the width, that's how is the maximum width. If it's, max, I normally leave that as a default and then play with that, right? Maybe that one is better, and that's it. And this is the height. Okay, so same thing here. You can create borders again. If you want to go ahead for the Elementor course, contact me, right? And I'll give you the details so we can just do a course for Elementor Pro. Contact us. So here are the contact us. Again, you can put contact us, or you can put call to action. It's called that. It goes to what the audience or your users or the visitors they want you want them to do. In that case, let's gonna say contact us. So okay, let's gonna contact us page, and I'm just gonna click here. This is cool thing as well. So you just type the name of the page. There is there, and then you select that. So it will be, that's it. So when someone click here, it will be going through the contact us. I'm just gonna update that, and that's it. So I'm just gonna keep using, filling up all this. If you wanna put a picture, if you wanna change that again. So imagine that you don't want this structure. So it's just right click and delete. I'm just gonna delete all of that. If you like, I'm sorry, because now it's gone. But now here, as you can see, I'm just gonna use one single picture. So it's just go there and then image, right? And you add a section, well, widget is called image, and then, oh, imagine that you want to put a video. So you just go here, type for video, and then add the video widget. So you can put your video here, right? Imagine that you want to go and add a video. I'm just going to go to my AmiWedge YouTube videos, right? So here you just go through your videos, and then for instance, I want to do one of these videos. I like this video, right? So you just get the URL, right? I'm just going to go here up. I'm just going to go there, link, and then you just get the link that you have, right? And as you can see, it displays the video if you want to put a video. If not, you put a picture or whatever you want, right? But it's gonna keep going, and that it will be for you about. Imagine that you have a video presentation, so you can put it there. Or imagine that you want to change that to the other side, so you just change that to the other side and say, now I don't want to put that. I'm just gonna wait that and put this section to the other side. See, sometimes it's funny, but I'll tell you that one thing that I can explain here, if that things that you're trying to move and it doesn't work, you go here. What I did now is called Navigator, which is pretty good and pretty handy. I'm always using that. That you can have all the sections here, so you can just go through all of that. So, for instance, that was the hero, right? Which is they say hero again, but that's not the hero. So you now can change the order. Let's see. Let me. Sorry. Just going back. Remember history, and you can just go back. Yeah, I mixed it up a little bit. So let me see if I can do that. Okay, that's the container. So this is here. This is there. I'm just gonna swap this around. You see now, finished. Perfect. I'm gonna update that for now. But to be honest, I don't know what I did that because I like more this way, like that. So you have this video. Other services, so what services you offer again. So let's gonna put this here together. I have few assets that I already have in there, so I'm just gonna drag them. How I'm gonna do that, this is what I have here, so it's just simple as, okay, I'm just gonna drag all of them and put it here, right? Okay, so as you can see here is an error. So that error is related to this format. I'm just gonna explain you quickly how you can save or not save, how you can fix that, right? So it will be helpful for you. This is also important because I missed this part. So remember to, okay, save that. I'm just gonna go back and show you all the settings for Elementor Pro. So we're going through the dashboard. I'm just gonna go here, Elementor, and Elementor has these settings. So here, these important things, I'm just gonna go through this general. Here is where is this option, so you can post types, disables, the default colors, font colors. But what we want to do really in integrations and advanced is going to this section is called enable and filter files upload. So here is called SVJ and JSON, right? So we just need to go here and enable. So as soon as I enable that, I'm just gonna go back here, try to upload this again as I did before, right? And you will see that now it's also not working. Is because I need to save that. Remember always to do a refresh. And as soon as you refresh, let me do it again. I'm just gonna go here, try to do it again. As you can see now, all these formats display. So I'm just gonna put the what service I'm offering for that one, for instance. So let's say you do programming or you do design or you offer something different, right? So it will be here. I'll put this because this is what I have, right? And now I'm just gonna do maintenance, and I'm just gonna probably do some support, right? So let's say that one as well. As you can see here, it's a little bit funny. Everything is big and doesn't match. So if you want to make that, remember always that's the content, that it will be the function, and then the style. So I'm just gonna fix the style. If you go here, that's the box, and this is the image, and I'm just gonna put the image a little bit smaller, right? This is depending how you want to design. That's not because I want you to do that. It has to be as you want to do it, right? And you can put that align. If you want to do the same for everything, you don't have to do it, which is probably a good way to learn, but you can just go here and learn this part, which is copy this style and then do paste style and paste style, right? So you here, you now have the same style for all these four icons. Okay, so that it will be, and then here you can put, you go there, you can select that title, and then you go to the content and you can change the title, or you just go here and put design UX as UE, right? And that it will be the title. You can also assign the title header depending if it's 3, 4, but more. This is more for the SEO, right? So I'm just gonna keep as it was. Cool. So the SEO here is type SEO, and then here you can put, for instance, I don't know, maintenance, something like that. But maintenance, and here we can put IT support. I'm doing that as an example, but you can put any of these related to your website, right? For what's the target. Here, why choose as similar? If you want to put different content, you can put different content, but that it will be how you can create your homepage. And from here, what you can do, if you're our services and you want to add a specific call to action or button, so you just go search for button in here, right? And then we're gonna put a button in there. So I'm just gonna put this here, and I'll fix that in a bit. I'm just gonna make it here into the center. I want to put it after that, right? So let me do it because yes, perfect. I'm just gonna give a little bit of padding. So the padding is always here in the layout on the advanced section, and then you can create this padding. So let's say I want to create a little bit of padding, and gonna see here, go back to content and put see more or services, right? And then they can go to the service page. So how you could do that? Link services, services, and then you go here. If we're gonna keep the same color, we go in there, and I'm just gonna show you how to do it. Remember, you can just go here, keep that color, and then just go here. Well, no, not for that one. Let's say, let's say, let's say you want to keep this one the same as this. Copy. I'm gonna go here and paste it. Right. So they have the same color. And I'm just gonna go. Sorry, just mix this up again. That's it. As you can see, look, it's taking, it's getting there. Now you get the clients, and then here you can probably put a form or another section that it takes to the contact us page. But as you can see, we already have your website pretty much ready. So now you can update that. And I'm just gonna go here and then preview change, and here is what it is, right? So you have your website say, oh, this is a lot of gap in here. Well, you need to go edit with Elementor and go to the section and see what it is. So let's say, okay, you go to this section because all of that is a section, and then go in and you can see that probably what is the problem is here, the height, it takes 100. So let's gonna remove that and no remove, change that to 60. So we cut the space for this section. Okay, update and going back to preview. Okay, if I'm going here now, less section, less space and blank. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is what to do when you got your home page or your page ready in the desktop. So we're going back to the edit with Elementor, and what I want you to show you is here on this icon, the responsive mode. This is important if you want to see how it displays for different devices. In that case, we're gonna go here, as you see at the top, is these three icons, and it's like desktop, tablet, or mobile view. So now we're gonna see how it displays for the tablet. as you can see here, it displays well. But in case that you want to adjust something, like for instance, any width or any size, or depending what you want to do in here, it's just making sure that these columns are in the right position. For instance, if it's less or if it's more, you can adjust here depending what it is. So you just need to go through this container and make sure that there is the right width. Okay, and if the view is all good, same for mobile, we're going here for mobile, right? Remember to always save when you do any change, right? So it's just making sure that everything displays well. If you want to do something else, like for instance adding an animation, so you can just go here for this image. Then we're gonna go here in advanced. Then we going to section is called motions effects, and then we can create any this animation. So let's gonna put that one for instance. Now you have this animation. Okay, once you go here, update, and everything is all good, we're just going to preview these chains. And here again, we check all of that, right? So you can just go here, inspect, and then see how it displays. Okay, so all right.
Well done if you get until here. Congratulations, because that was a long video. Take time, rewatch it if you need to go through a few steps on how to create your website. These things take time. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, so you can go through my website and email me, right? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.